Some changes here for the Eagles.
Did I really just get hurt, bro? Oh my God. This is crazy.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now into this fourth quarter. Here's Rosenberg. And that one goes long. And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, whose teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint. And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe him as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive draw. Rosenberg outside. Right side, Bishop. Back to Rosenberg. Pass to Joseph. Lee. Outside, Bishop. Joseph. Vidirko covering. Renfield misses again. And here are the Eagles now. Oh, baby, you went hard on that one.
They're no doubt hoping that last basket seals this lead up for them.
It's looking pretty undeniable. Can't see them losing control of this contest.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Three-pointer from Rosenberg. Junior grabs the miss.
He just doesn't look confident right now. And it's showing with how he's shooting the ball.
Out of rhythm in the worst way.
And they have not let up. This is a statement victory. Some might say they're running up the score. To me, it looks like they're just playing their brand of basketball. Good, and the assist goes to KJJ. And the Eagles coaching staff loves this. Junior, tenacious on these physical finishes.
And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact the Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Northeast got better, but they're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
And then you moan? No, you weirdo.
Hey,
Wait.
easy now. It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there. Mm-hmm. Just get you checked out all the same, you know?
He left the
Thank you. Archie? Yeah, take it easy, man. Let's go. So how am I doing now? You're good. You're real good. It's a hard work. And we got some good tape to show the right people. You're going good. It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size. But it gets to the cruise if we win. Then you get your deal. That's what the left of it. Oh, yeah, this is fine. Maybe the next game, but I can still go. Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship, he busted his foot. And he still dropped foot. What's the story? I know all the stories are true. Man, it's cold outside. Still this from the heat. On me. You know that? No. Hola, linda. Como Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. I'm working with this one. She said, "Good man, give her a hug." She remembers you were a baby. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit. Obrigada.
Yeah, man. Photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that.
You sacrificed a lot for you and your mom.
Get it, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me fine.
Wasting my time. I got you.
Trainer says you.
I can't be nobody else. To myself, cause I'm selfish. Young, but I ain't trying to tell you for real. Sleep on the pool, the showers fall of the day, and allow it. And it was fresh, we come for the checks, we stir in the wreck, we sleep in the checks, we jump on the jets, my niggas is text. The best man, next. Taste, we blessed. You got for the best, we live in the best, you keep success, you live in the press, you did it. Yeah, that was a close one, that was a close one, for the side.
First of all,
Mama, I'm dope, man. Dope, they mention my name, I give it a post.
you know who else can though?
I got a name, I'm getting my money, my I'm paid. It's good, my credit is great. All I want is a yacht.
Hey, bro, I know y'all passed it, and I'm just booting here. No, what the?
Look. To myself, cause I'm selfish. And I know you felt that. But I ain't trying to tell you I'm for real. You got for the best, I'm for the best. Keep the success, you live in the press. You did it.
Working in the store, no.
Yeah, that was close, but that was close. To the side. The moment it's close, she approached. Hey, mama, I'm dope. Switch up, it's dope. They feeling the way, they know it's dope. I got a million. I'm giving my money, I'm paid. It's good, my credit is great. All I'm going is a yacht.
What's up with them ones? What they looking like? Hey, so much in my bag, it ain't never looking like. I be in it like I never got it right. Hey, that was just by accident. It look like I practiced it. Hang up.
Hello and welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles on offense, holding, waiting for something to open up. Oh, and an ugly pass there into the first row. Eagles really struggling out of the gate without Junior. Coach Bishop can't be happy with that effort. Looks like we might be in for a long night. And he holds it up top. A beautiful backdoor cut. Oh, and he missed it. Wide open layup there, and he missed it. Dragons now coming back the other way and pushing the pace with the 3-on-1. And they'll get the easy bucket. Things are going from bad to worse quickly here for the Eagles.
controlling traffic, and oh, ball knocked loose there. And here we go, the Dragons going the other way, now with the 2-on-1. And he finishes with a silky finger roll in the lane.
Oh, Joe, the Dragons are rolling. Without Junior, the Eagles look completely lost. Nothing's working for them right now.
And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Dragons up by 11. And with the teams headed to the locker room, we'll step aside. Back shortly with the third quarter.
Yo, Aaron.
Alright, fellas. Here's the deal. We're gonna play. You're not play, not hustle, not work. Alright? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you guys to play hard. Everything's up to you. Ball, rebound, play D every possession. Get the shots. Ourselves back into that. Play the time.
Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down.
Bloody, bro.
We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, coach. It's my choice.
Okay.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Bring it in. All these speech school. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing up right now. One time on 3.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise if they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
The kick out to Williams. Dillard. Back to Williams. Pass to Coral. Back to Williams. Powell. Fades away. It's not going to fall for him. And here's Junior. And a minute play as the second half gets going. And he breaks in the layup.
Impressive movement from Junior here, getting himself free to shoot. The Eagles really support each other on those plays.
Now here's Coral. Swings it to Stopper. Over Junior. The second chance effort. And Powell with the layup.
When they've called his number, he's delivered. No reason to go away from him.
Junior inside. Defended by Stopper. Back to Junior. From deep. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue.
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button in halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
What toughness from Powell on that take. Impressive to see a high school kid power through these challenges.
Junior outside. Down low. Marceda. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
Here's Marceda using his large frame to work past some very tough defense. He uses his power well to get to a shot.
And then Mike Stoffer with the dunk.
Inflicting some punishment on the defense with a 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now is the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Outside, Day. Back to Junior. And a misfire there from Junior. Wonder if that leg is still bothering him. On the wing, Eric Dillard. He's covered by Sheffield. Pass to Williams. Dillard up top. Back to Williams. Powell. Misses in close. And you look at Powell, just a tremendous athlete. Who does he remind you of, guys?
Well, the first guy you have to think of is Aaron Gordon. He has that blend of athleticism and speed and power, too. I mean, that has scouts just drooling all over this guy. He plays like a walking highlight reel.
Outside stopper. He goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
Their last 3 buckets right in the paint.
And they're finding success around the rim. The D needs better protection.
And the Eagles will call time here.
And coach is not happy with their offense. He called the timeout, and he's going to try to get them back on track here.
They just need to take a break and reset. Hopefully this will jumpstart their production.
Here's Intra. Inside. Junior. Yep, count it.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink a shot.
Pass to Joe. Sousa. Outside it's Williams. Here's Gibson. Kennedy with the rebound. Junior inside. He's guarded by Jones. And he lays it straight in.
Some nice efficiency from him. No trouble getting his shots to fall now.
In this backcourt of the Dragons, featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard, a lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. I'm not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Sousa, down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones knocks down the triple.
Really nice touch on Jones's range shot here. You could see him becoming a real threat from beyond the arc.
And out of bounds, the Dragons will take it.
Shit, why the niggas got me playing and I'm dead hurt? Like, what the fuck? Shit, bad wave, bro.
With 1 on the clock. He can't get it that time. Through 3 quarters of play.
You put me in at the half. I'm hurt.
Well, the fourth quarter getting
barely
started.
fucking run. It's crazy,
He's
bro.
making some changes
What
here.
you got me playing for? Oh my God, you really got me playing, bro? And I'm hurt?
To the paint. Junior, left side. Pass to Marceda. Sheffield. Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Junior outside. Launches a 3. Drains the triple.
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
Hodkins outside. Pass to Sousa. Jones. Here's Coral. That one drops, and it comes off a beautiful assist from Reese Jones. And with the injury Junior's trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
Junior inside, working in on Powell.
The Deerco shot is good. Fantastic read by Junior. You see him picking up the game more and more out there.
You've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Coral sets the screen. And the first one of two is no good. Heartbreaker there. The drive by Junior. Pass to Marceda. Count it, that bucket is good.
That's the kind of passing they want to see from Junior right there. Eyes up, scanning the floor, and looking to keep his teammates active in the offense.
Jones with it. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Here's Newark East. Puts up a 3. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to 5.
Great confidence on the shot by Intra. The Eagles getting him so well set up, he's able to just drain it.
He gets the first, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here. And now it's a 7-point game. Michael Kennedy from outside. That one doesn't drop. Final buzzer sounds, and that'll do it. Dragons are able to maintain the lead they built at halftime and get a big win for the school here in Newark.
Yeah, the Eagles did everything they could to make it interesting. Junior gave them a spark, but in the end, the hole they dug in the first half was just too deep. And it just goes to show that it takes 4 quarters of excellent play to win a game. North High were the better team start to finish, and they buried the Eagles in that first half.
For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. We hope to see you again for our next presentation of Garden State IAA Sports.
All right, man. Hey, that was hero stuff. Even in the loss, you're a fighter.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it. Rest, ice, compress, and elevate that knee.
Yeah, no doubt all week.
Hey. You focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Understood?
Thanks, Arch.
Junior, rice it.
Yeah.
I put the puzzles together and figured it out. He said, it's hard, bro. My God, bro. I'm dead, bro. I hate it. Hey, bro. Oh, you're dying. Yo, what the heck? You doing this call? Hold up. But I'm not bringing myself back. Yeah. This dude go freaking, he gonna start trying to moan on the call.
What's up with them ones? What they looking like? Hey, so much in my bag, it ain't never looking like. I be in the like I never got it right. Hey, that was just by accident. It look like I practiced it. Handle is the nastiest. Don't play no games like Kaepernick. Ankle bully spazzing it. I don't know when I'm passing.
Recruiters everywhere. Oh, my man, Jimmy, he even got big legs up there. Evan, Charlie, a couple of heavy hitters from the NBA even get an early look. Man, this all happened, Junior. How do you feel?
I'm good. Focus.
Look good, too.
And you look stressed, Arch.
Well, that's okay, because I'm not playing. Look, a win would be ideal, but skills matter. You know, positive possessions, tempo, your demeanor in the warm-ups, your focus in huddles. Every player is an investment. They're going to be trying to get all kinds of intel to make sure you're a good fit. Write that down.
bigger than Broadway. Hendrix Cobb experience is about to light this city up.
Hendrix, have you narrowed down on any college selections? Or are you planning on jumping overseas?
Yo! I mean, I heard we was playing, but I had to come see it on my own.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
Good to see you back playing. This is where you belong. On the court.
What's up, man? How's New Orleans, though?
Oh, it's good. I'm Haitian. No.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Barclays Center. We're here for the final game in the Battle of Brooklyn. I'm Joe Lamy. Alongside me are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Great matchup in this one between Louisiana Northeast and Newark East.
Sure is, Joe. Both teams have looked impressive lately, but you'd have to be a fool to think this isn't Louisiana Northeast to lose. They're led by top recruit Hendrix Cobb. This team is tops in the country.
The depth and talent of the Civic Cats will be hard to match, but the Northeast Eagles are no slouches, and they played with heart all season long. They also have a surprise star in Junior that can provide matchup issues for the Civic Cats.
Either way, we'll be in for a treat as the top talent in high school hoops hits the floor. The scouts will be tuned in for this one as the Battle of Brooklyn is on its way. A look now at who the Eagles are starting with. Day, the captain, plays point. Sheffield is the two beside him. Rising star Junior slots in at small forward, and down low at the 4 and the 5 is Zadirko and Marceda. In the backcourt for the Cats is the playmaker Davidson at the 1 and Splitter at the off-guard spot. The star of the team, Hendrix Cobb, is the small forward. Then down low you have Edwards and Fresh to round out the starting 5. And only one injury to report for the Eagles in this one. Junior's still not at full strength.
The team was hoping that Junior's knee would have been fully healed by now, but it just hasn't recovered the way they wanted. He'll be available for them, but he isn't close to 100%. He might even be on a minutes restriction.
Now here's Sheffield. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Pass to Junior. Shot clock at 5. Now Marceda. He's covered by Edwards.
Looking like a younger Clint Capella, Edwards takes pride in rising up and squatting shots.
And a look at the Civic Cats bench, it's not the most talented, but the group is well seasoned. A lot of seniors who have seen everything this program has thrown their way.
Junior inside. Davidson defends. And the miss there from Junior. Boy, he just doesn't look at full strength in this one.
Shit's crazy, bro. Niggas really gave me a fucking hurt knee and got me playing.
After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot.
I'm holding my knee like
and thinking about the Civic Cats bench, guys like Sapita, Timmerman, and Wang, not very talented, but they're experienced.
I agree. Certainly they're the last guys you expect to do any real damage out on the floor, but they're really not known for their school. But that leadership, that experience that they provide, that secures their spot on this team. Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Up top, Cobb, covered by Junior. On the wing, Hendrix Cobb. Newark East grabs the miss.
And on top of that, this quarter has not been going his way on the offensive end.
Sheffield outside. On the wing, Junior. A baseline J. There's his third field goal, and he's now made half of his 6 shot attempts.
High IQ basketball from Sheffield. He gives himself an easy assist by beating the wide open man.
Here's Edwards. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
And this is the matchup everyone wants to see. Hendrix Cobb versus Junior. They'll be going at each other all game long at their position.
The Civic Cats trailing. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And with Cobb and Junior matching up, they're familiar with one another from when Cobb grew up in the area.
And that's what makes this game such a battle.
Wow.
You have the history between them and the fact they're both the stars for their teams. A lot of fans and scouts alike are curious about how this game goes for these two.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. So both teams changing it up here. This team's making change here. The Eagles now on offense. Day with it. He has 6. Here's Junior. Basket counts.
Sensing the open man, getting it to him. Day doing a perfect job sharing the wealth.
And here's Cobb. He's got 5. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
No, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. He makes it look so simple. And regardless of what happens in this game, the Eagles have to be pleased with how this season turned out. Played well above expectations and find themselves playing in a top talent invitational.
And with Newark East, the improvement is what they're most proud about, Drake.
This was a defining season for the program. After having seasons where they looked lost, there's a renewed spirit for Newark East. This momentum should carry on well after this season.
Outside, Day. Junior. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Zadirko. Teddy Edwards with the rejection. Can't connect from short range. And here are the Civic Cats now. They trail by 7. Second chance shot. And he lays it up and in.
The Civic Cats rely on Edwards for big plays in the paint. He uses his physical gifts to secure the board and send it right back down the floor.
And here is Marceda. Evans, covered by Splitter. Pass to Day. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played so far. Back to Junior. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Cobb.
And with Cobb playing back in Brooklyn, a bit of a homecoming for him, guys. Yeah, definitely. He spent his early years playing in Newark, right down the road from this facility, actually. And at age 12, his parents moved to Louisiana, and that's really where his basketball career took off.
Growing up in Newark has its perks. Junior got to hone his skills on the hard courts, not too far away in New York City. And playing in those pickup games is a great experience for a young player.
And he gets it to go.
That really sums him up. He works hard to get the board and has no hesitation on the finish.
Now here's Junior. 10 points for him. Pass to Evans. Junior. Now here's Brothers. Covered by Splitter. Junior with it. Returns today. It's Doug Evans on the wing. The 3 is up. Here's Junior. Teddy Edwards with the rejection. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here. And the Eagles will go for a different look here. First half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Eagles out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back to bring y'all the third quarter action after halftime. And the second half of the Battle of Brooklyn starting up here. Great game so far between 2 fantastic high school squads. And even though he's out there and playing, Junior just doesn't seem like he's his usual self.
I would guess that he just doesn't have the same endurance as he normally does. I mean, he's moving fine, but everything seems to be a bit tougher for him tonight.
Watching the way Cobb gets things done on the floor is exemplary. It's easy to see why he's such a highly regarded recruit.
Everything comes so easy for him. Just raw, natural ability combined with a great sense of the moment. There's a sense that he'll be an impact player beyond the college level someday already.
Pass to Marceda. Shot from the wing. Louisiana with the board. Now Davidson.
Look how slow my player is going, bro. Like,
Edwards up
this shit
top.
is wicked.
Now here's Davidson. Cobb, covered by Junior. For the lead, Junior with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
A nice shot by Davidson.
Great feel for the floater there.
Newark each trailing. Now Day. He has 6. Not the best shooting night for Junior, and you wonder if his knee is the issue.
Right there, bro.
He might not be making a big deal or show out of it, but the numbers say it's bothering him still. He just doesn't seem to have it tonight.
Here's Davidson, and a cash in right away with a quick shot.
And without a doubt, Hendricks Cobb, the #1 recruit in the nation, we're seeing him tonight. A lot of eyes will be on him during this contact.
And a foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He lost his concentration in the second half. We can see it in the turnover numbers. Before the break, just 1. Now he's got a bunch.
And with Cobb, the #1 prospect from this class, without a doubt. He's still undecided on where he's going to school, guys.
Yeah, and it's not from a lack of offers. Many major schools have reached out to him already. Cobb knows, though, he has all the power and will make his decision when he's good and ready.
Outside, Day. Up top, Garceta. Pass to Sheffield. Evans. Right side, Day. Shoots over Davidson. A nice shot by Day.
Day's just looking more than comfortable shooting the mid-range Jay and taking what he sees available.
Splitter outside. For 3, it's Hendricks Cobb. Newark East grabs the miss.
And it would really help if he could just step it up. He hasn't had his best day so far, but they're still up.
Here's Day. And that one goes long.
Guys, here's a look at Teddy Edwards, another fantastic player who was highly recruited on the Civic Cats team.
Edwards has the raw power and strength to finish his side against just about anyone. He moves very well for his size and is a natural finisher at the rim. He's definitely going to make some college people extremely happy in short time.
Back to Davidson. Pass to Edwards. Right side, Davidson. Outside Cobb. Looking to get going. That shot's good.
Slipping defensively here in the second half. I'm not sure if their legs are going or what, but they're giving up some easy ones.
With some changes. Third quarter of basketball here, a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Brothers. Here's Lack. With the tip, great positioning on the putback. For the Cats, this is more than just a road game for them. These young men are dealing with the first taste of play after traveling across the country.
Yeah, that should be a big advantage for the Eagles, Joe. They'll want to do whatever they can, keep their foot on the gas pedal, and keep the tempo of this game up. Hopefully, that should even out the talent advantage that the Civic Cats have on paper. Got some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game.
Now here's Lack. Kennedy outside. For the tie! So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And that one on Timmerman.
The defense has to be more careful. When Kennedy's looking to score, he doesn't fear contact.
Shoot 2.
And the first one dropped. And it's tied up with that one. Here's Porter. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Zimmerman. Pass to Fresh. High quality look, and he sinks it.
The size of Fresh helps on the offensive glass, especially when he gets the positioning that he wants.
Outside, Indra. To the paint, Marceda. And the ball out of play, the Cats will have it. We're at the end of the third quarter. We still got a close one. Civic Cats out in front. They're up by 2. And as we head to the break, stick with us for the fourth quarter right after this. Only 1 quarter remains. It's anyone's game as the Battle of Brooklyn will be decided in the coming minutes. Cobb with it.
And for Junior, the interest in him from colleges has been growing all season long. There's a good chance he'll get some offers from great schools to play at the next level.
Yeah, he's not exactly killing them from deep. He had 1 3 ball in the first half, still none in the second.
Pass to Indra. Over Porter. Indra misses. Going back to Junior and the offers from colleges, guys, it seems like a lock he'll get at least an invite from some major schools.
And they'd be foolish not to offer him a scholarship at this point. He's proved time and time again this season that this is just the tip of the iceberg for him. Junior could be a huge player at the college level.
Pass to Sheffield. Junior. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute into the books already. Five on the clock. And they couldn't get a shot off in time. That's a 35-second shot clock violation. Well, most thought that the Civic Cats would run away with this one, but this is very much a contest.
Absolutely, Joe. The Eagles have shown a lot of heart the way they've stuck with the Civic Cats. They might not have the depth or the talent at the top, but this is a team that is firing on all cylinders and fighting for every chance.
Mason outside. Returns today. Sheffield. Outside, Day. Shot clock at 6. Over Davidson. Day, no good. The Civic Cats with the lead. Cobb with it. Now guarded by Junior. Now here's Davidson. Defense right there.
The team might have gotten a little lucky. Most of the time, those go down.
And here's Junior outside. And Junior looking a bit winded out there. Wonder if that injury is still bothering him. Inside, Cobb. The shot's good. On the nice assist from Davidson.
The senior point guard Davidson. Awesome job recognizing the over-commitment and making the defense pay.
minutes gone by here in the fourth.
And one of the most gifted athletes on this team is Benny Davidson. He's a tremendous leader on the floor who just moves so well with the ball in his hands.
And it's Junior missing. That's the 3-point. Top shot is off.
Hey, defense, nothing to worry about out there with his shooting. He just can't seem to dial it up his fast.
And here's Junior outside. The rebound by Lucy Fresh. And with Davidson, another highly ranked recruit, he just makes everyone better out there.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's just because I'm a fan, but he reminds me a lot of De'Aaron Fox with the ball in his hand, doesn't he? I mean, he's got that explosiveness to go right at players twice as high and finish with that exclamation point.
Now here's Cobb. Back to Edwards. Leading with a nice cut shot to glass.
Even if the opposing team is keying in on Cobb, he still finds a way to hit them. Great vision on the feed.
Junior up top. Returns today. Dodges up the drought. It's stolen by Teddy Edwards. Pass to Cobb. Good feed by Junior. Outside, Day. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And for KJ Day, a long-time figure for the Eagles. This is his last appearance for this school.
And Day's been the model for everything you want from a 4-year player for the Eagles. He made varsity as a sophomore and has been a huge part of the team since day one. Great career for him at Newark East, and I'm sure he'll keep playing somewhere at the next level.
Pass to Edwards. It's tipped.
Check out Mason's awareness on defense. He tracks the ball as it's going up, is ready and waiting with an authoritative block.
And there's Davidson. And that'll do it. The Legion and Northeast Civic Cats have won the battle.
He got drunk off the back. Bro, what they doing to this dog? Bro, now this dog walks out in the store. People just gonna be starting crying, bro. Yo, what the? Oh! Hey, yo! Yo, this dog gotta go crazy. Oh, I just
Hey, what's up, coach?
Yo, this
Good,
dog
I'm good. So you're staying in the league, line the weeds, develop my.
Hey, watch what I just said. Hey, did y'all see the one I just said?
I feel like college would make sense for me right now.
Okay, I'm a big boy, I can have you. This is what I started help you with anyway, right? You did the work, so now we're here.
Oh my God. Oh, I see it. I see this.
What's up with them ones?
Yeah, bro, I've been watching some.
Living and grinding, hustling.
All right, y'all, let's bring it in.
Fire ball. Bro.
What's up with them ones? What they looking like? Hey, so much in my bag, it ain't never looking like. I be in it like I never got it right. Hey, that was just like act.
Boom! Okay, you know, that boom feels like a little much. You win every time. Well, and maybe winning should feel like once a bad
Every time feels like the first time. Boom!
Yo! Y'all left for some doubles? Hey, yo, look, no, I'm not here.
Yeah, let's go. I'm always ready to take the basketball team down a peg.
Why do you say that?
Because, you know.
I don't. Do you? Yeah, they think we walk around like we own the place.
Everyone treats you like you do. Boom!
Oh, I told you I was bad at this game. Now I'm starting to live up to it. Alright, I don't act like that.
Because you're new. You'll change.
Wait, you have played that right? Not yet, but apparently it's fate. But who am I to argue with fate? Oh, come on, you're not doing that!
Yeah.
Alright, look, serious.
Big game coming up, boys. First game, right? You nervous?
Yeah. New game. It's a big step, but I can't talk.
Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball brought to you by 2K Sports. And on tap tonight is the Oklahoma Sooners going up against the Florida Gators. Joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt, and I think this is going to be a really interesting contest.
I have to agree with you, but both of these teams have plenty of exciting young talent. There's sure to be at least a few surprises tonight.
Well, you know, in college basketball, the teams and players are constantly evolving. That's a big part of what makes this season so much fun to watch.
Outside Barrett for three. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down. Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
Here's Junior. Sooners on deep. Here's Junior, and the dunk by Junior.
Well, that's exactly what his coaches want from him. They want Junior attacking the rim and playing with energy at that end of the floor.
Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida, those were the first two championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Outside Vincent, back to Barrett. Pass to Conley. Knocks it loose. Takes the three. Greg Thompson with the rebound. Now the Gators. Barrett with it. Now guarded by Junior. From downtown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this program is so consistent in putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
Here's Barrett. And there's a pick. That shot off, so Florida will take it the other way. Here's Junior. Back to Mercer. Evans. A nice shot by Mercer. Oklahoma trailing. Outside Vincent. Here's Barrett. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Mercer. Junior left side. On the wing, Watson. Junior. Second shot opportunity. Rebounded by the Sooners. got it. Outside there. They double with Junior.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball team before.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
One-on-one fast break. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the back.
Yeah, you know, they can count on Palmer to set a very aggressive.
Now here's Barrett. Pass to Evans. Barrett. The high post try, and he connects with the jumper.
Hit works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You gotta be tougher defensive.
Here's Junior outside. Here's Mercer. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and he'll go to the line. And that one misses.
You know, there have not been a lot of pros come out of Oklahoma, but the ones that have made it have left their mark on the league because they typically were dominant as college players.
Now here's Barrett. He has 5. Inside, Vincent, and the dunk by Vincent. And it's the Gators with the ball. 4-point game. Well, and as you said, the current Sooners in the NBA were all forces of nature when they were in college.
Blake Griffin, Trey Young, and Buddy Hield. Each of them either winning or considered the National Player of the Year. Representation in the NBA.
Here's Barrett. No good on the shot. They'll get long that time.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Barrett with it. Rebound by Mercer. Here's Junior. And that comes off the assist by Palmer.
And some young players just have that grown man strength. Junior taking it right to the defender.
Here's Barrett. Sooners keep it alive. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the Sooners, you guys, known more for their football program, of course, but their fans do love all sports.
You know, the football program has a more storied past. Sooner fans love any competition in sports. Get top billing in the Sooner State.
Outside Barrett. To end the run. Rejected by Mercer.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Again, Florida.
How many times have we seen a possession take that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a free.
Well, when you look at the assist total, they've been clearly the better team.
And the Sooners making a change here. Down low. Here's Davidson. The shot, no good. So Florida will take it the other way.
A good board there, but overall we're getting slightly out rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. Back to Davidson.
Over Junior. Davidson, that's good.
One of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class. The starting 5 and 6 men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled.
Another bucket in the paint? That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it.
Now here's Barrett. He has 5. Pass to Davidson. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Palmer. Junior broke deep. Rebounded by the Sooners. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Outside Barrett. Over Palmer. No good there. The Gators go the other way with it. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Junior, no good. Here's Bailey. Pass to Wong. Davidson outside. Underwood outside. Here's Bailey. Cut it off in time, but it's no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Gators ahead, leading by 17. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
Well, you know, the apple does not fall far from the tree now, does it?
Not at all. His dad built it up on the streets of New York City, and Junior's a chip off the old block. Getting buckets is in his veins.
And, you know, this Oklahoma Sooners basketball program really came into prominence, I think, in the late 80s. That's the first time they were a big name on the modern national stage.
And in 1988, the Sooners were runners-up in the title game. That team featured a handful of future pro players. Oklahoma still looking for that first championship.
Now here's Junior. 20 points for him. Pass to Mercer. Back to Junior. Blocked. Here's Bailey. Here's Conley. Lawson with the rebound. It's stolen by Evans. Here's Bailey. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. The Gators go the other way with it. Palmer with it. Covered now by Evans. And here's Red Thompson from the arc. Here's Lawson. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, coaching is pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are 3 points you're giving away. Gotta work harder on the ball.
Pass to Evans. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the Oklahoma Sooners are program on the upswing. They've had deeper runs in the tournament. The future is looking bright for Sooner fans.
Back to Junior. And that one drops for him.
Excellent shot selection there from Junior. He has a great feel offensively, so his teammates have that trust in his game.
Outside Barrett. Vincent. Pass to Barrett. They double in with Junior. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Mercer. And lately, you guys, the Sooners have been more consistent in punching their ticket to the dance.
Well, you get the feeling they are really building something here. This program has a good coach. I think is moving in the right direction. I would not be surprised to see them as a dominant force for the next decade or so.
That is the perfect technique to read it. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Pass to Conley. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Junior.
just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's rising up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And that one's good. Bailey.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA, and that's where he is now, but he really made his mark with the Gators.
And here's Oklahoma. Guys, with Billy Donovan, he had over 15 years of sustained success with the Florida Gators.
Donovan was the star in his own way in college. He played for and coached under some of the top collegiate coaches of all time. Donovan laid the foundation for what this program has become. And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Here's Evans. It's hauled in by the Gators. Here's Junior. The basket good off the assist from Thompson.
Good recognition there from Thompson.
You really a crackhead like that?
And sizing up the defense and getting it to a wide open play.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Bailey. Davidson. No good with the triple. Well, this marks the first contest with the school for Junior. He hasn't been playing organized ball for too long, but he has learned very quickly.
Hey, there's no denying it. He's a bit raw.
So it's the Gators winning this one easy.
And the strong performance from Junior, a big reason they won it going away. And he never let up on the gas pedal. Pedal to the metal by Junior.
And that's the killer instinct that teams are looking for.
Good win, Junior. Now I'm focused on is getting us to the tournament. Hey, that's why we brought you here. Play the game the right way. Guys in this locker room, they really respect that. This team needs a leader right now. All right? Hey, listen to me. This team will go as far as you take us. I'm going to need you to own that, all right? Yes, sir. Good job. Thanks, Coach.
My major, here to ask for a favor. I need the money and clothes, the flashing cars and the jewels. All these rappers is good, flashing lights and I pose. On the road to give you my soul. Hold on, my friends from names, ain't names, names, leave days, amen. Never been on my level, now pushing kids, tell you in trouble. My money is good, these racks is too. Numbers don't lie, while my ex.
What coach have to say? Nothing really. He likes what that. Those numbers up in your draft position gonna be sitting pretty too, right?
I'm saying you want to play on a higher level, right? I don't care if it's football.
What's up with them ones? What they looking like? Hey, so much in my bag, it ain't never looking like. Yeah, I'll be in the like I never got it right. Hey, that was just by accident. It look like I practiced it. Handle is the nastiest. Don't play no games like Kaepernick. Ankle bully spazzing it. I don't know when I'm passing it. They fouling and they hacking me. I still pull up with splashery. I
Greg Anthony on Forrest Hunt. Tonight, we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
Now Charles. Pass to McCarthy. Back to Charles. And the shot is good. You guys, for a long time now, Villanova has been a great place for guards and wings with some incredible talent coming out of those positions.
And if you're a perimeter player, Villanova is a fantastic place to grow your game. The school has done a great job of developing the talent of their perimeter players. It's been a major strength of the program the last few decades. Showing he has the ability to read a defense. Junior, fantastic pass to set up a team.
Pass to McCarthy. Charles. No good on the three. Junior outside. And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Pass to McCarthy. Now here's Charles. Here's McCarthy. Outside Charles. It's hauled in by the Gators.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Bangs on the trifecta.
When he makes a catch and fire, Junior shows the confidence he's gaining in that shot.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, you look at the players that have been able to come out of Villanova and go on to successful pro careers.
Welcome to the Junior Show. An unreal dunk there. This team's bench is having a ball.
Pass to McCarthy. Watson with it. And stolen by Junior. Here's the break. The layup missed. Second chance shot, and the Gators tack on two more.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Villanova calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And here are the Wildcats now. They trail by 7. Back to Charles. Pass to McCarthy. Justice. Outside, Watson. Here's McCarthy. Just 5 on the clock. Charles. And again, no good by Villanova. And guys, Junior is as raw of a player as they get. He didn't start playing organized ball until recently, but this program believes in him.
And you know, he only played his senior year of high school as far as basketball goes, but that was enough to impress this coach to offer.
Here's Florida. 5-point game. Junior outside. And Junior throws it down.
So Junior takes a lot of pride in slashing inside and finishing. He's showing you right there how dangerous he can be in that kind of situation.
Now here's Charles. And the foul called up. Pass to Fisher. Over Junior. Here's Parker. And he makes it the layup.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Junior with the bucket.
And you think back to that first title run of the Wildcats. Went all the way in 1985. They were an 8 seed in what was a magical run for the Wildcats.
Fisher with it. Outside, Blackman. Hawks. Pass to Fisher. Stolen by Fisher. And here's Junior. A good look for Fisher. Hawks grabs the board.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
Villanova trailing. Not watching the line there, and that'll be a backcourt violation. Junior from deep. The shot that time, not on target. Now the Wildcats take it the other way. Pass to Fox. Fisher outside. Now Davis fires the three. And it's Fisher with the rebound. Junior from deep. No luck on that one. And that does it for the first half of play. Gators ahead. Up by 9. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
Well, a decent start, I'd say, but hopefully he'll take it to another level in the second half.
Yeah, I think a prospect of his caliber needs to separate himself, stand apart at this level. And right now, he's just blending in. We'll see if he can turn it up a notch.
Villanova, part of the Philly Big Five, one of 5 schools in Philadelphia that is a hotbed for basketball talent.
You think about the Big Five schools that reside in the Philadelphia area, and Villanova clearly has had the most success. Philadelphia is a great hotbed of basketball and recruiting. Tell you what, that whole area loves the sport, and there are always terrific players in the city. They are really getting the work done inside with their rebounding.
They haven't allowed many second chances. It's been one and done for the most part, and that's helped them build this lead.
Sinks the three-pointer.
You have to stretch the floor for the offense to flow smoothly, and Junior understands that, and he's doing his part.
Pass to McCarthy. Charles. Again, is Holtzfeld buries it down low.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Junior outside. Fires from deep. And the Gators get it back. Goes back up. He can't get that one to fall. And here are the Wildcats now. Trailing by 10. Pass to Watson. McCarthy. And here's Charles. That shot off.
Well, I really like the package that Led Thompson has. He's not really flashy, but uber effective. He's a combo guard, has a real nose for scoring, can knock it down from outside or attack the rim effectively.
Outside, Watson. Justice. Now Charles. 6 points for him. Speaking of Thompson, he doesn't give you much on defense, but his offense is the selling point.
His defense should improve, but you can live with where he's at. Fortunately, he more than makes his skill set on the offensive end. He's a natural shot creator for himself as well as for others.
And stolen by Junior. Now the Wildcats with it. 17-point game. Pass to McCarthy. Watson with it. Covered by Junior. And again, no good by Villanova.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backcourt.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that.
Gets the three-pointer to ball.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And there's no telling how big that lead is going to get. But again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Pass to McCarthy. Back to Charles. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by Mercer.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
On the wing, Junior. Covered by Watson. Junior outside. Mercer. Count it. Good.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be a nuisance. But the great offenses have, and that's just what they've shown here.
I don't know if there's been a more dominant team than the Villanova Wildcats in the last several years. They have been absolutely dominant in their conference, but also real dangerous come tournament time, too.
And Villanova winning their conference 5 of the last 6 seasons, that is no easy task, especially with the conference they play in. The way they recruit and continue to perform, this dominance may go on for a while.
5 feet out. No good on front iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
They're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively. For sure.
Villanova calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I would certainly think so. I mean, if they keep giving up those kinds of easy looks inside, they'll be in big.
Here's Fox. Pass to Fisher. Here's Parker. Fisher right side. McCarthy covered by Junior. Here's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Screen by Bautista. Buries the long-range jumper.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, The win is there. Go get it.
Well, on the double team. Back to Fisher. Pass to Davis. And the layup's good off the glass.
And this is Davis's comfort zone. As a high schooler, his inside game was impressive. Now it's become exceptional.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Blunt. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Junior, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, it's obvious that Junior's a tough kid. I mean, he sticks with the play even through the contact there.
So it's the Gators winning this one easily.
And with question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed him through to a blowout victory.
And guys, I think we all caught a glimpse of just how special this young man can be. Games like this one will certainly catch the attention of NBA scouts.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt.
The other thing that can work with the disc, I had to get it downloaded.
Well, you didn't work on the disc?
No. It was like the regular version.
Junior, why you dunk the ball like that? Saw an opportunity to make a big play. Hey, why did you dunk the ball like that? Felt like the right time to energize the team. All right, you're going to have to make a decision about what type of player you're going to be, how you're going to represent yourself and this school. Would your dad have made that play? Listen, Coach, I stepped out of line and you don't know when you do it again. Fine. I can make the adjustment. All right, Junior, I'm going to tell you a story. All right, now I'm at my school. I'm leading our colors, but I lived on the bench. One particular game, everybody was in foul trouble, so I get tossed in. And I'm thinking, good, it's my moment. I'm going to give them the razzle-dazzle. Behind the back pass, crossover, step back, I threw the kitchen sink at him. You showed out. Absolutely. I wanted to show that I belonged in the rotation and off the bench. We ended up winning by 2. So I'm thinking, I'm on cloud 9. Life's complete.
Why do I get the feeling that this story does not have a happy ending?
Well, Coach pulls me aside and he tells me I'm back on the bench. He says we should have won by 10. But I made the game about myself, my ego. Every time I wanted to do something special or fancy, we dropped possessions. I was mad. He was wrong. Then I thought, you know what happened? He was tired of listening to me talk.
Not because of listening.
Look, Junior, win or lose, play the game the right way. Now, if you think that dunk was the right play, that's fine, but you're going to have to live with that. There may be some unintended consequences. You got me?
Got you, Coach.
Hey, thank you for bringing me here. This place is amazing.
I come here every Monday when Madison's playing.
What's up with them ones? What they looking like? Hey, so much in my bag, it ain't never looking like. I be in it, like I never got it right. Hey, that was just by accident. It look like I practiced it. Handle it the nastiest, don't play no games like after me. Ain't go bully spazzing it. I don't know when I'm passing it. They fouling and they hacking me. I still pull up with splashery. I'm not out the factory. Got more juice than a daiquiri. Shoot threes all in your I end up when you challenge me. This feel like a video game in virtual reality. Just bodying and savaging these numbers that I'm averaging. Coach, you need a strategy or team in a catastrophe. Handle life academy, no double team or trapping me. Act like I just lost a ball and make it come right back to me. Put you on an island, ain't nobody swimming back to sea. Go get your life jacket, please. I just have the team. Got so many stats to read. I'm more than an athlete. Double up that bag I need. More commas than commonly. More dollars than Dollar Tree. No stopping no party me. You need new technology. No reason for arguing. I bet every store I win. I move like an alien. I can't go back to Mars again. Pull your words in trouble like I got to do your chores again. Shake 'em up like I'ma keep on torching this. We don't need no chorus hits. Yeah, when I was recording this, I guess I was born for this. Every tournament, handle like the champion. Someone call the ambulance. That crossover just damaging. No reaching with your hand again. Like Hamilton, your ankles ain't quicksand again. Stop all the shenanigans, just body fits like mannequins. Wrap 'em up in bandages for x-ray and examining. Shot out here to film and then I had to rep the brand again. Always got 'em scrambling like somebody named Cameron. I might lose the cameraman next time I do this shit again. Always keep a camera, just tell me what you saying is. Well, that boy a problem and nobody ever answered it. Every single highlight they gon' replay on ESPN. I'm not trying to gas you, I'm just different like a Tesla is. Promise we gon' win it even if it's just a second left. Why they call me ankle bully? What you think Alexa said? What's up with the ones with you? I need someone to check it with. Check up.
Hey, work for the more night. I've been getting what I earned. The low wasn't never a concern. See, I got the gift. Don't count the blessings. I play the odds and I change directions. I hoard all the dreams and they come true. I never let them see it from the same view. I heard all the stories that you can't prove. It's hard to count the wins if you can't lose. I done made a whole lot more. I went a horse trying to tell it. Hold that door. More Mr. Lottery. Never like picks when they all still follow me. Now ain't that too bad? Ain't that a switch? I pay for ways, day to day. I take breaks in the summer, but the winter time, hey.
Oh yeah, go on the park.
Huh?
You don't even go to the city.
While I'm still in college?
Huh?
While I'm still in college?
Yeah. No, right? The city's so far. Oh yeah, you go. I'm not sure if you really wanted to go with that hairstyle or something.
I didn't think I could change it yet.
You can't.
How you know so much about the game?
You know 2K depth. And because if you
What a barbershop.
well, okay, here's what I'm gonna say. It's gonna be hard to locate the barbershop because one, the city is very big and it's like click the option button. Wait. Which button is to see the map? Like,
Oh, here it go. Shit. Oh.
No. Literally every time y'all call me, I'm doing something. Yeah, tell me when you find the map. Oh my gosh. Oh, and also you can grind on the rail with the skateboard. Yo, shucks.
Get up the table. How are you on the table?
My bad. Press options again. Okay, go to my appearance. Press X. Press X. Yeah, now press triangle. Look at X.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you, bro. Yes, sir.
How'd you find that out?
I just remember because I ate soccer like, oh, it's basically the same as 2K, current and 20. So I was just like, oh yeah, and it's more it's more hairstyles to the left. Yeah, just said it. Those the ones to the left are the newest ones, like the ones that just like literally dropped for only this. Yes, sir. You know what? Hey, he on El Game mode. Oh my God, bro, his nose. Yes, sir. Oh, he on El Games. Yeah, so these are basically all the new hairstyles. To get at it, don't knock. No, I like that one.
I like this one.
Yeah, like that's a good one. The one with, that comes down, and the other ones. Some of them. That was terrible. Hey, what's up? Hold on, wait. Bro, I swear, I really hope you get on 21 current gen, you can make shoes and get them for free.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope you can do that too in this. So I hope you don't have to buy them.
I'm not sure because I didn't even buy these. I was like,
need 10,000 coins to buy this. Yeah, once you're done, bro, you gotta check all. Hold up. You saw that little bridge, that white bridge? Run to that. The heck is it pulling? Alright, yeah, keep going. Recycle. Okay. I think you have to see? Yeah. No, stupid, ain't it? It's a dumb thing.
Man, I'm a rookie, man.
You gotta stay in your rookie place. No, that's dumb.
Do I want to play? I want to play punk.
I think, yo, you see this dude already got clothes.
That's why I'm going to get my dude up to like a 80, like a 90 something probably.
The park is so big, the city. But like when you're in Rookieville, it's not much to do. You know, it's not much to do.
Okay, I didn't even know I can go to this. I'm still in college, shit.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's so stupid. They got the Kyrie 7s, but no Kyrie hybrid S2s. Stupid. Yo, Mike Wayne, y'all got all these hairstyles, all these city jerseys, but what's up with the shoes? Come on now.
Oh, 385.
They're literally going all year.
Where the hell is the practice?
They have the new draft. The new draft for 2021. Bro, I can't wait to see who's going to be in the All-Star game 2021.
There's a practice facility. Like, they got us in the barrel in the back of everything. Like, Jesus Christ. I'm embarrassed. I don't want nobody to see me. Don't worry, you're going to be a GOAT. I promise you, you're going to be a GOAT.
Hey, yo, what they...
Trying to steal some clothes.
Yo, bruh,
Can't steal no clothes. What's in here? Oh, let me get some sneakers, bro.
Hey, yo.
All right. Where's the practice facility at?
Bro, I feel like the Kobe pack is like a better version of next gen. have no Lakers. I got some advice. Never you don't want it. Don't try and play for the Phoenix.
Going to the Lakers.
Don't try and play for the Washington.
Why?
I mean, I know you get better rep, but still, I mean.
I want to win. So like even in how they take you out.
Yeah, bro, like.
I'm waiting till the Lakers is interesting. Yeah, I'm in the probably taking. I'm probably in the taking.
Yeah, I mean, but he got to two fights. Yeah, angry.
I ain't letting up until they know my name. They can talk, but they don't know me. Set up what all the ghosts be. I've been locked on my lonely. But they be nosy off the top, no one can hold me. They gon' flop, they all be phony. This a pop, but always don't be made it drop. Yeah, I gotta get it. Told the coach to give me minutes, cause they know the flow is wicked. Said she love the way. Yeah, shawty living, got the mama really tripping. Cause she see we on a mission, ain't got no time to just kick it. We gotta get it. Told the coach to give me minutes, don't complain of why we living. They don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it. Yeah, gotta get it. Told the coach to give me minutes, don't complain of why we living. They don't like it, why we winning. Yeah, I flip it, do my dance, gotta get it pretty. Cause I'm a Christian, he the reason, yeah, he did it.
What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. What's poppin'? I can pass that like Stockton. Just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them. Sports in the top 10. I can put the ball in the end zone, put it in the friend zone. Sound like an intro jet song, give me that tempo. Told Pooh he a fool. Told her don't let her friends know. In the building I move like a dime. Eating fettuccine and Vincenzo's. Me and my amigos got that free on the West Coast. Yeah, I'm talking about dark hair, look like she go. She do. Hometown hero, feeling myself, can't f my ego. She heard of my, she said, babe, does it? Certified, hang around dust, and she learning my lingo. Back then, wasn't worried about me though. In the gym, trying to work on my free throw. Spending money at the club like Sam's. Yes, ma'am. She a little, but she don't put this on the ground. Little boys trying to diss on the ground. Hey, I can't switch on the fan. It's how I hit the switch on the fan. This where my head is. Listen, I feel resentment from every direction. Even some homies be wearing expressions. I be discouraged from sharing my blessings. We used to share a connection. Now it just feels like it's wearing and stretching. I'm getting real sick of taking advice from people that never could stare at reflections. Somewhere in there is a lesson. Y'all ain't involved in this, very depressing. I'm at the club with the basketball team. Me and the Cardinals are sharing this section. Gotta cherish the present. I'm drinking water. Got a career and I'm very invested. Some people call it a scary obsession. I like to call it a passion. I can be sitting relaxing. PG, we getting some traction. I'm at the venue, it's packed in. I'm digging her accent. I got a baby Simon belt on me and she tryna. That's my type of distraction. That's my type of she Latin. Got my own flow and I'm about to get a patent. Brand new sheets for the bed, they satin. Y'all wasn't tuned in back then. My swag, they keep jacking. I ain't doing no verse, quit asking. What's poppin'? Brand new whip, just hopped in. I got options. I can pass that like Stockton. just joshing. I'm spending this holiday locked in. My body got rid of them. Sports in the top 10.
The flashy cars and the jewels, all these rappers is screw. Flashing lights and I pose on the road to give you my soul. Hold on, I'm famous for my names, ain't name the bands, leave the days, amen. Never been on my level, now pushing hits, how you in trouble? My money is flipping, these racks is tripping. Numbers don't lie when my ex is on hang. Hella light and cool as you can. My eyes, gotta keep praying. Like, woo! Like, woo! Ay, hit it, tell them, woo! Like, how I do? Ay, think I'm man bang. Ay, think I'm man bang. Ay, hit it, tell them, woo! Like, how I do? Ay, hold on. Dear my maker, I'm thankful I made it. All of this money I'm making, got all these fake shaking. I do what I do. Hold on, I'm years to own. Just need everything I want. Money, clothes, and the fame from name, life days. Hey, hold on, amen. Think they dripping, shoelace look.
Just created a jump shot. Hopefully it works.
Your boy Alice Williams. You don't know her show, bro? What? Should I? Yeah. Okay. So I meet.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to college basketball presented by moments away, it'll be the Florida Gators going up against the UConn Huskies. Joined at the table by Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt, and no question this game tonight should be a fun one.
Just listen to that crowd. College fans sure know how to get lit and worked up. They fire their teams up with that energy.
Both of these teams want to send their fans home happy. And when your fans are also your friends and classmates, that's just extra motivation to excel.
Outside Macy. Pass to Webb. It's over Lawson. Red Thompson with the rebound.
You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. They had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Webb. And here's Smith. 6 to shoot. Here's Scott. Kept alive by UConn. Here's Smith. Macy. Outside Scott. Outside Smith. Scott. Defended by Palmer. Outside Scott. Back to Smith. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Underestimate the range on Smith's release. If he feels comfortable, he'll let it
go. Junior outside. The 3. Another 3 for Florida.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they consistently had elite elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
And Andre Drummond, the latest dominant big out of UConn, often they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players of the year who won the award a total of 4 times.
And he can't hit the second. Here's Florida. 4-point game. On the wing, Junior. Guarded by Scott. And it's Junior missing. Now Scott. Thompson, high post. Back to Scott. Thompson, outside Macy. Thompson, outside. Just 5 to shoot. Over Mercer. Thompson can't get it to go.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
Pass to Lawson. Back to Junior. For 3. He's off on that one. And the Huskies going the other way now.
And as great as the UConn men's program has been, it is just a small star in the galaxy of the women's program. You talk about dominant, excellent, championship, 11 titles, and always near the top of the polls on the women's side. They are unlike any other women's program in just about any sport.
The Gators leading. Junior outside. There's the screen. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, Junior takes a lot of pride in slashing inside and finishing. He's showing you right there how dangerous he can be in that kind of situation.
Outside Scott. Pass to Thompson. Over Mercer. A shot by Thompson, no good. And the Gators with possession. Here's Palmer. Again, Florida.
Good heads-up basketball wins Thompson the assist there. Waits for his opening, then sends the ball on point to the shoot.
Outside Macy. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Thompson as that one goes in.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open look.
Here's Junior outside. And we're going to have a jump ball. They're tied up there. Timeout call. The Gators.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, they'll call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And the Gators will go for it. The Huskies, they find a lot of players from the New York area. It's a big pipeline in their recruitment process.
For a number of prep stars in New York have the dream of playing at UConn. It really has been a heck of a relationship. The city that never sleeps, speaking of New York, and the UConn Huskies basketball program.
Junior outside. From beyond the arc. Here's Mercer. It's deflected. Back to Junior. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. It's rebounded by UConn.
You know, with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Outside Macy. Porter. To the wing, right side. Outside Macy. Low. He's covered by Bautista. Back to Macy. Pass to Scott. He takes the 3. The rebound by Mercer.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win.
Outside Macy. Fires from deep. His aim is not true. That makes him 1 for 2.
And, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
You have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark world.
Here's Beasley. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass the corner. Now here's Macy. Off target from the wing. Junior outside. Fires the three. But they get it back. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up two.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
That just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
That'll do it for the first half. The Gators on top. They lead by 11. And the first half of play in the books. So look at the game Junior's having. Talk about his numbers.
At times it seemed like he just drifted through the first half. We expect so much more from a talent of his caliber.
Yeah, at times we're guilty of forgetting how recently he began playing organized basketball. Developing consistency is part of the maturation process for a player.
And the UConn Huskies with a ton of players in the NBA. Kemba Walker's the big name right now, but he's just the latest in a long list. The team does a great job of identifying and developing their talent.
Here's Thompson. The shot comes out, so Florida will take it the other way.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Carter. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backcourt.
Knocked loose and stolen by Junior. The tray gets the three-pointer to ball.
There isn't going to be any shortage of hustle on the break from Junior. First chance he gets, he's going to bust it down the court and convert for the team.
Pass to Macy. From downtown. The Huskies with another miss. For the Huskies, guys, it's a lengthy list of active NBA players.
Because UConn as a program has done such an outstanding job of developing talent, it feeds on itself. They continue to be able to recruit outstanding players from all over the country because those younger players have seen the job UConn does in developing those who play for the Huskies.
Now here's Webb. Macy, covered by Junior. Pass to Smith. Back to Webb. 6 on the shot clock. 2 points. That one goes in.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won it in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after buckets in long range.
Back to Thompson. Smith. Pass to Macy. And it's out of bounds to the Huskies as UConn retains possession. And here's Bautista. Screen by Bautista. Here's Junior outside. That shot is in just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15. And so here's UConn. Outside, Smith. Pass to Webb. And here's Macy. Here's Smith. Close one. Good key by Bautista. Junior from deep. Shakes the triple.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks just.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman. Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Pass to Webb. Here's Beasley. Got a piece of it to end the run. Here's Blunt. Junior outside. Here's the three. The shot that time, not on target. And it's UConn the other way. Outside Macy. Back to Thompson. Pass to Beasley. Now here's Smith. Takes a three. Saves the three-pointer.
Well, the catch and shoot is all about preparation, and Smith is pretty much always ready to let it fly.
Junior outside. From outside the arc. Stolen by Webb. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
And that one's good. Junior.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Here's Beasley. And too long on the shot.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lot from there, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Junior outside. Three-pointer. Launches it. And the Gators get another three.
Solid by Junior on the pick and roll. Growing up playing on the streets of New York, I'm sure he ran pick and roll for days.
Now here's Macy. Back to Smith. Shoots over Blood. And the Huskies tack on two more.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
A big part of what elevates the excitement of these college games has got to be the die-hard fans, who are so unrelenting in their support of their teams.
You got that right. These crowds stay amped up for the entire game. The dedication of these fans is truly second to none.
Yeah, you know, these fans will do about anything to fire their teams up and give them an edge. That's why a lot of these schools really literally think of their fans as the sixth man.
Now here's Webb. Pass to Thompson. Back to Macy. Here's Beasley. Covered by Junior. Macy with it. The three from Smith. Snow with the rebound. Junior outside. They set a pick to the middle. On the wing, Junior. He lets go from deep, and the Gators get another three.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
So it's the Gators winning this one easily.
And leading the way was Junior, who caught fire from long range. Absolutely torched the opposition from out there.
Piled up points in a hurry.
Yes, this is a good thing. We got the W. You did your thing. Alex Williams is going to be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. So one step closer to the title.
And Alex Williams. Both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm about the team. That's my mentality. Always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex.
Yeah, and I hear that. But look, at this level and the next level, the media is going to overanalyze every move we make on and off the court. And it's affecting the team because they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, he'll be on it.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
What's up, Junior? Good to see you.
You too, Arch. I gotta walk.
So look, I'll get right to the point. I know what happened between Coach Bishop and I is still eating at you.
Yeah, it didn't sit right. But I want everything to work out between us, but Coach Bishop don't trust you. He just wants what's best for me.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah. But you still want to get paid if I make it to the NBA, which is fair.
You know, I got you here.
You did.
When you made your choice of school, I never tried to nudge you either way.
That's right.
I was surviving before we met, Junior. And I'd still be surviving if you decided to never play basketball.
Look, Art, you got me here. And I love this place and what I'm trying to accomplish for this school, but things can change if I don't feel like they're working out. I just want that to be clear.
You don't have a contract. That's clear. All I can do is keep trying to earn your trust.
Okay.
So, you ready to see what the inside word on your draft stock is?
Definitely.
Alright, so look, I gathered all my intel into one place.
Okay, so what's this all supposed to mean right now?
Nothing yet, but it'll all shape up as we get closer to the end of the season. Just keep playing, keep your numbers up, your stock will rise.
If we're losing, I'm not producing, then it'll fall.
I mean, I was gonna say it's not that simple, but it kinda is.
Alright. Work to do. Catch you later, Arch.
Greetings, sports fans, and welcome to our presentation of college basketball. Tonight, we'll see the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they play against the Florida Gators. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
But one great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog. You know, the Red Raiders have had a number of outstanding seasons, and yet the highest tournament seed they've gotten is 3 which is a little bit surprising. I thought they would perhaps been higher at some point.
And Texas Tech is in a tough conference. Hard to amass a pristine record when you go up against top teams. Still, I imagine it's a goal for the school to get a 1 seed in the near future.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That one goes in. Now here's Junior. Nice move. Here's Lawson. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second chance points.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Evans outside, and there's a pick. It's stolen by Mercer. Palmer with it. Covered now by Evans. Here's Junior outside. And that comes off the assist by Palmer.
When he makes a catch and fire, Junior shows the confidence he's gaining in that shot.
Evans outside. Pass to Montgomery. Here's Butler. Here's Montgomery. Covered by Junior. Evans outside. Butler, 6 to shoot. The three. Red Thompson with the rebound.
You know, the Red Raiders have had just a few drafted players over the years, not really a hotbed for NBA players historically coming out of that program. But in recent years, that's starting to change.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key. It really has, Mark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Evans. Lawson with the block.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts, but only 1 fall.
That's the difference, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. And that sends Junior to the free throw line. It goes on Mills. And guys, the Red Raiders have players taken in the first round in 2018 and in 2019.
Zaire Smith and Jared Culver were the selections, respectively. They're 2 of only 3 total first-round picks from Texas Tech. The program is improving, and you can expect more NBA-level players to come through level in the future.
Evans, right side. That's to Nixon. Butler. Here's Evans. Here's Montgomery. Here's Butler. 6 on the shot clock. To end the run. Evans can't hit.
And there are a lot of great college hoops programs in Texas. Texas Tech wants to be atop them all. The school is hoping to carve out their own spot as the basketball program in the Lone Star State.
Here's Butler. That's to Nixon. Here's Butler. From beyond the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from 3-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Junior, right side. Outside Palmer. Thompson. And that comes off the assist by Palmer.
Carolina, sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do that.
Pass to Butler. Back to Evans. Here's Nixon. Now the Gators with it. Down low. Another shot by Mercer.
And what way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Evans outside. Very pretty alley-oop layup.
Doing a pretty good run recently for the Red Raiders. A lot of success. Runners up in 2019 and also had a deep tournament run in 2018.
Mercer, count the bucket coming up the perfectly placed assist.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now here's Evans. Good, another 3-point shot. And in both of those tournament finishes, the Red Raiders would lose to the eventual national champion.
It shows you the type of quality of teams that Texas Tech got knocked out by. Without a doubt, the Red Raiders have been dangerous in the tournament.
And here are the Gators now. The biggest lead of the game was 15 points. To the inside. Livingston with the ball. 8 points for him. Evans outside. Livingston. That's to Nixon. Evans with the ball. Livingston. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there.
Mixing it up there inside. Livingston solid at 6'6", and he can take it down low on some possessions.
That one is no good.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And Greg, we've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Well, it's easy to say which was the most successful season for the Red Raiders. 1996, they were a force for the majority of that season.
That team went an incredible 30-2 overall before falling in the round of 16. But the Red Raiders were undefeated in their conference that year. That season helped spur them to move to a bigger conference with tougher competition.
The Red Raiders trail. And here's Neely. Pointer drills it from outside.
And, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive now.
Junior from deep, and the Gators get another 3.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding, let them eat.
And down it goes for 2 points.
And can you always depend on him for what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here outside. Lawson. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
If you're going to be good, consistently good, your lifeline is recruiting in the college game. And the Red Raiders have done a fantastic job recruiting. Really, it's one of the best runs for the school ever.
Getting NBA-ready talent goes a long way in building a program. Red Raiders also landed All-Americans for the first time recently. This staff has done a great job of bringing in world-class talent to come up.
And we've reached halftime in this one. The Gators up on top, up 7. And the first half of play in the books. You look at the game Junior's having, talk about his numbers.
Well, the apple does not fall far from the tree now, does it?
Not at all. His dad built it up on the streets of New York City, and Junior's a chip off the old block. Getting buckets is in his veins.
Junior from deep. Here's Mercer. Soft touch off the glass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Evans drives in. It's hauled in by the Gators.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. Plus 8 in rebound.
You know what? That rebound has always been a critical element of the game, and that's why they are now understanding how to win. Great to see Junior stretch the floor. That kind of work will do wonders for his team's spacing.
Red Thompson not bashful about embracing all the fanfare of being at an elite school. He'll let you know just how great this team is because he's on it.
Thompson is a talker, but every team needs a bit of that. You have to have that voice for your team, that one who's the catalyst. For this school and this group of players, that's Thompson.
Fires the 3, and the Gators get another 3.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they like to play all the time.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team is underperformed. I mean, they've been
5-star in every category. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Lawson shots. Good.
Well, how about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive play?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Thompson. Good! And the assist goes to Junior. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. You know, when these players are studying together, practicing together, living together, you instantly form strong connections in those situations.
Hey, I agree wholeheartedly. I mean, a lot of these guys are making friendships that are going to last a lifetime with their teammates. Just one more way in which these college seasons are where players are really forged on and off the floor.
And that one's good.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Here's Junior outside. And no good. And Texas Tech will come the other way. Now Livingston. Over Junior. And there are the Red Raiders with another bucket.
Well, that's a hoop that scouts love from Livingston. Want to make it to the league? You better be able to score against great defense.
Junior outside. Another shot. And Bautista with the lay-in. Good.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
Junior outside. And the foul called on Junior. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, another turnover. The guys on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Outside Mills. Pass to Butler. The tray. The shot will not fall. And Porter down the other way. Here's Junior outside. Good. And Homer gets the assist.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react to know that
They came out of the break just stopping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Evans gets the bucket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
just no resistance on the interior.
In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I gotta go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams win their rankings through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
So Texas Tech going with an old... And so it's Texas Tech with it. Outside Holland. They set the screen. Denman outside. There's the three. And he's good on the three ball.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Junior outside. Drops in the tray. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you're missing. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the Gators get another three.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
And the foul called on Junior. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's Barry. And so he draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two. And that one misses. And he sinks the second. Now here's Blunt. Pass to Junior. The floater. So it's the Gators winning this one easily.
And without question, Junior was the driving force. He set the tone with his energy and effort, and his teammates followed en route to a blowout victory.
You guys, I think
imagination, I was still thinking bigger. Making major moves and improving, I'm real